I'm Julia. I graduated from WKWSCI in 2005. I'm a managing partner at AKA Asia. So we are a creative communications agency, and we work with brands like Facebook, Nike, Heineken, Deliveroo, and Durex. So in my role as managing partner, I help provide creative and strategic stretch to the team's work. I'm also involved a bit in business development. So actually, when I entered WKWSCI, I didn't consider PR at all. It wasn't really what I studied to do. But after taking a few modules and also doing an internship in PR, I guess I really liked it because it was one job which was quite multifaceted. So I felt like, you can sort of grow a breadth of very transferable skills in many ways, right? As a young executive, from writing to project management to running activations, getting deep into social media, and it's also a lot of people and stakeholder relations. So I've been in this industry and career for 16 years. I think the fact that communications as a profession is so dynamic is what excites me. There's always something new to learn in terms of like new channels, new behaviors, new sources of information, new sources of influence, arising. So yeah, I constantly feel, it's never stagnant in that sense. Comms can really play a role in influencing people, perceptions, mindsets, behaviors, business, And a lot of times it can be very meaningful, especially when it's in the realm of educating people or getting them to take action about important things. I think the communications agency life, the dynamism and the multifacetedness means you do have to multitask a lot. And a lot of times things don't go exactly according to plan because, a lot of things are happening in real time. The fact that you're working with clients and, other vendors, or you don't even know exactly how the consumers will respond, right? So I think a lot of it is having to be solutions focused and not problem focused. So I think everybody is a storyteller and content creator today. So I think, standing out it's not like everything you put out is going to get attention, right? So I think tips for good brand storytelling is one, I think firstly, knowing what role the brand plays in society. What problem does it solve? What value does it add? Because if you're not clear on that, like the story you tell can come across very inauthentic. It may not even make sense, in relation to how the consumer sees the brand. I think the other thing is also what the audience cares about. A lot of time people push what they want to say about the company, but how does it relate to the end user? What's in it for them? How does it relate to their life? So how can you bring this sort of like the role the brand plays in society with what people care about? I think that's the middle ground. And a third tip I would say is know the brand's personality, because storytelling isn't just about what you say, it's like how you say it, right? How does the brand speak? How does it behave? Even what medium you choose to tell the story is also saying something about the brand, right? So it may not be, a story static format. It may not just be a film format. It could be many different ways to deliver the brand story. From the onset, really invest in honing your craft in writing. Because writing, right, really has the power. It's the starting point of everything. You're writing to excite, you're writing to move people, you're writing to convince people and persuade people. And writing actually is practiced, and in our business, it's in many forms, right? A WhatsApp message to someone, an email, social media post. All these are like everyday occurrences of being able to influence an outcome. There's so many different types of writing. It can be sort of informative. It can be, more fiction or creative, So I think really spend time on that from a young age. I think it will do wonders for your career. You're probably at a stage now thinking about what's next in your career, or rather what's even going to be your career. I'd say, like there are many years ahead, and sometimes it's okay not to have the answers at the start. Just try different things, But I think, you kind of trust your gut in terms of where your strengths are, and really try to see if you can take those strengths further by choosing a path that plays to, what you're good at, because I think that's the great starting point. Thanks for listening. Bye.